What are teens doing on the internet that adults have no idea about? The amount of underage nudes that get exchanged on Snapchat. As a high school teacher, I can attest to this. Recently had a young couple break up, and then in revenge they shared each other's nudes to everyone in the school. They are 14. Edit. Thank you all for the upvotes. Best wishes to you all. I don't know what happened to the students after the punishment. They both moved to different schools. So they break up. And to celebrate they both embarrass themselves. While they could have just moved on and not worried about it. Kids never fail to amaze me with their brilliance. It's not really a thing anymore, but probably omegle. Baffles me that our parents still don't know that happened. It's definitely still a thing. Made a big comeback. Really? I met some lifelong friends that I still talk to 10 years ago. It really sucked when I went back a few years ago and they had added video chat, which was nothing but guys jacking off. Stop it, mom. I know it's you. It's not in all caps. So I know it's not my mom. What? I don't get why people say that about the boomers. Hahaha, am I right, my fellow kids? Sweating profusely. Converting Word files to PDFs. You know you can just do that in Word, right? I felt like a hacker when I first converted a Excel spreadsheet to PDF and added a certificate signature. Felt significantly less hacker when the receiving debt couldn't sign it themselves, as I had blocked them from doing so somehow. Still not sure how that happened. Having Zoom meetings about why profits are down this quarter. Damn teenagers. Damn teenagers with their marketing schemes. Ignoring that 18+ warning. Yeah. Pretty sure every adult on the planet knows teens are watching porn. Not my child. Literally browsing Reddit. Apparently being on the computer all day must mean I'm up to some dark, mysterious and shady stuff. Which I am. But I could also just be typing this answer. Yes, I can relate to that. I must be the only person in our house who uses Reddit. Me too. They always say, oh, what are you doing there? On Reddit. No, mom and family. I actually do stuff and Reddit is not my life. Exactly what my girlfriend says to me anytime she sees me on my phone. And just the tone when she says Reddit. Like it's this taboo thing I'm shadowy floating through. Infuriating, because whenever I ask what she's doing on her phone, it's just browsing Instagram. Like, sure, you're being so much more productive than me. Downloading cars. So you would download a car? I wouldn't. An ad told me so. During Zoom calls for school, I'd stop listening like 2 minutes into the call to play C, S, G, O. My entire computer science class was playing C, S, G, O together during one lesson. Teacher had no idea. It was awesome. I'd like to know what your teacher thought about the callouts. I've heard rumors some teenagers might have actually used the internet for porn. Wait, really? What's the source of those rumors? Can it be verified? If you want your account verified, you must send the mod several photos of yourself holding a piece of paper with your username printed on it. Hacking into the mainframes and securing personal data and disabling all their algorithms. Enhancing on all kinds of blurry videos and grainy images. Writing fanfiction on Wattpad. Only the ones with refined taste wander into archive of our own. Homework. Downloading drugs and sexting Satan. From sending mail to Santa to sexting Satan. Kids these days. Applying for jobs. You have to walk in and talk to the manager. 8 though I literally told my mom once that Winn-Dixie has all of their applications online. She told me I was wrong. I walked in and talked to the manager as she forced me. The manager found it strange and tried to tell me there's this invention called the internet. My mom hasn't made me do it since. I was a socially anxious 16-year-old when my parents made me do the same thing. Even though multiple managers always said just apply online, they still made me go around and introduce myself to annoyed retail managers. In college, when I actually did get a shitty retail job from just a no introduction online application. Shocking. I would see teenagers get dragged into the store, make me call a manager over, just to get told applications are online. because nothing impresses retail managers like being made to walk across a store, to be forced to interact with nervous teens while their parents hover a Nile over. Sending death threats, harassment and full-on doxing and suicide baits to people who want to see different cartoon characters F than them. This is a much more concise version of my comment too. Bravo. I can't speak for other teens, but what some of my friends and I have been doing is cheating at games to grind rare items and then selling said items for cryptocurrency so we have a small amount of money that our parents don't control. I'm curious what game? Crunker. According to my grandma, Call of Duty is used to find kids, to join ISIS and to condition you to be a mass shooter. Red Dead 2 is used to be only for simulating brutal murder of people that are innocent. If you have no idea of the context to why they had to die, I wish I was joking. Oh yeah, the old video games promotes violence crap. Remember having a 7-day discussion at age 13 about playing Minecraft because of the brutal monsters. Words and bows. Good thing potions weren't a thing back then. An insta harm potions would have probably blocked the game. Ah, sweet old beta. When I was a young teen I used to roleplay as Disney Channel stars on MySpace. But anime characters, and on Javier Online, and female champs on WoW. So I see teens are exactly the same as they were 15 years ago when I was in high school. Literally nothing nearly as exciting or mysterious as you might think. The very exciting prospect of troubleshooting why a Bearer trauma server won't boot under Linux when working on a command line machine over SSH, mind you, can confirm nothing interesting happens. There's a large contingent of anime/game fans who are under 18 who go into clearly marked NSFW places and then harass the artists/creators for making those NSFW contents. And by harass I mean death threats, sending other people to harass them, reposing their NSFW content into their under 18 places, like you cannot believe what this adult is drawing. Look, and then exposing other kids to formerly clearly marked NSFW without those kids getting to give any consent. Minors pushing themselves into adult fandom spaces has gotten real wild the last few years. At least when we lied about being over 18 to look at stuff we weren't supposed to when I was younger we didn't hunt down and blame the creator. I don't get it. What's their endgame? Is it just that they, themselves, are titillated by this stuff, but can't admit it and instead doth protest? Making sure your child doesn't send nude photos of themselves is not helicopter parenting, it's called good parenting. Constantly harassing your child is bad parenting, and constantly stalking them is helicopter parenting. Just thought I'd make that clear to everyone arguing over dumb things here. How do you make sure of such a thing? Like, are you restricting their freedom to such a degree you can be sure? Everyone likes to suggest having a honest open relationship with your child, but I feel like that can't always work when you only have control over one side of the parent-child relationship. I'm honestly interested in your opinion and clarification of what you are saying. Talking about how much cum it would take to keep you alive at 3 AM. Why would the amount of cum required to keep you alive vary based on time of day? Real conversations don't start until at least 2 AM. Facts. Chatting on M.I.R.C. and playing Quake 3. I think he meant like recently, not in 1999. That was recent. I just did all that the other day. Seeing how far I can get into being a sugar baby without actually giving any sugar. Trawling for simps is fun for all ages. Lemon fanfiction. Is the citrus scale a thing again? It's not so much a scale anymore. There is only lemon now. Praise be unto the lemon. In all seriousness though, I think it is still a thing, although it's not very widely used anymore. This reminds me of Zuckerberg explaining how the internet works to Congress. You got a link to that? I feel like that would be an amusing read. The Zuck explaining the world. Nice try F. B. I. Not today. C. I. A. Nice attempt at obscurity. Department of Homeland Security. Don't be a D. R. C. M. P. Can't catch me. K. G. B.